The night the emperor smiled, men thought they would die. It began with an invitation. Simple, elegant, deadly. His Majesty requests your presence at the imperial banquet. Those words spread across the capital like a quiet storm. Not loud, not violent, but heavy enough to make even the strongest men uneasy. Because this was no ordinary banquet. This was Sung's banquet. The same emperor who, just nights ago, could not sleep. The same emperor who believed his death had already begun. And now, he was inviting the most powerful generals in the empire into one room. Men who commanded armies. Men who held loyalty stronger than steel. Men who, if they wished, could tear the throne from beneath him. So why invite them? The question lingered, but no one dared refuse. One by one, they arrived. The palace that night was brighter than ever. Lanterns glowed like stars brought down to earth. Silk banners danced gently in the evening wind. Music filled the air. Soft, almost comforting. Almost. Inside the grand hall, golden cups shimmered. Tables overflowed with food. Roasted meats. Exotic fruits. Endless wine. Everything looked perfect. Too perfect. General Han entered first. Cold, eyes sharp like a blade. Then General Wei, a man known for loyalty, but whispered about in shadows. And General Lu, smiling, always smiling, even when no one else was. They greeted each other politely, but beneath every bow was calculation, because they all knew one truth. This was not a celebration. At the head of the hall sat Emperor Sung, composed, smiling, too calm. "Welcome," he said softly. His voice carried through the hall like silk over steel. The generals knelt. "Long live His Majesty." But their voices lacked warmth. And Sung noticed. Of course he noticed. "Tonight," he continued, "we celebrate unity." Unity. The word felt strange, heavy, almost ironic. But the music resumed. The wine was poured, and slowly, the tension began to melt. Laughter returned. Cups clinked. Voices rose. Even the generals began to relax. General Lu leaned back, smiling. "Perhaps we worried too much." General Han said nothing, but he drank. General Wei watched the emperor closely. Still unsure. Time passed. One cup became two. Two became five. The atmosphere softened. The fear faded. And for a moment, it almost felt real. A true banquet. "Leave us." The music stopped. The dancers froze. Every servant paused. "Leave us," Sung repeated. His voice was still calm. But now, it carried weight. The guards hesitated, then bowed, and left. One by one, the doors closed, until only silence remained. Heavy, unforgiving. The generals froze. Their hands stopped mid-motion. Their cups hovered in the air. No guards, no servants, no witnesses. Just the emperor, and the men who could kill him, or be killed by him. General Han slowly set his cup down. "Your Majesty?" No answer. Sung rose from his seat. Each movement echoed across the hall. He walked down from the throne, toward them, closer, closer. No fear in his eyes. That was the most terrifying part. "You are wondering," Sung said, "if this is your execution." Silence. No one denied it, because it was true. Every single one of them had thought it. Some still did. Sung stopped in front of them. "I invited wolves into my palace." His voice softened, and removed the cage. General Wei's hand twitched, not reaching for a weapon, but ready, just in case. Sung noticed. He noticed everything. And yet, he continued, "None of you have moved." The pause. Why? No one answered. Because the answer was simple. They didn't know what game he was playing. And that made him dangerous. Sung smiled slightly. "Let me help you." He turned away, walking slowly. "As children, you dreamed of glory. As soldiers, you fought for honor. As generals," he paused, "you learned power." His voice dropped. "And now," he turned back, "you dream of the throne. The word struck like lightning. General Lu's smile disappeared. General Han's eyes sharpened. General Wei froze. Silence swallowed the room. "No," General Lu began. "Don't insult me with lies." Sung's voice cut through him. Not loud, but absolute. "I know." A long pause. "I know everything." He stepped closer. "To the letter you burned last winter, General Han." Han's face went pale. "To the secret meeting by the Eastern Gate, General Wei." Wei clenched his fists. "And to the promises you made in whispers." Sung's gaze locked onto Lu. "General Lu." Lu said nothing. Because he couldn't. Because it was all true. The Emperor knew. Everything. Fear crept in. Slow. Cold. Unstoppable. This was it. The trap had closed. General Han dropped to his knees. "Your Majesty." But Sung raised his hand. "Enough. No anger. No rage. Just control. I did not gather you here to kill you." The words hung in the air. Unbelievable. Impossible. General Wei looked up. "Then why?" Sung smiled again. "It was different. Not calm. Dangerous. Because killing you would be a waste." Confusion spread. "A waste? You are powerful men," Sung continued. "Men with ambition." He walked back toward the throne. "And ambition," he paused, "is not a crime." The generals exchanged glances. They didn't understand. Not yet. Sung sat down slowly. "But ambition without control." His eyes darkened. "Is treason." The beat. His tone shifted. "So let me offer you something better." The room held its breath. Power. A servantless hall. No guards. No witnesses. Only truth. Not stolen in the shadows. Not taken through blood. But given. The general stiffened. "Given?" Sung leaned forward. "I will give you wealth beyond measure." Their eyes flickered. "Estates." The pause. "Women." Another pause. "Pleasure." Silence. "In exchange." The room tightened. "You give up your ambition for the throne." No one moved. No one spoke. Because what he offered was everything. And what he asked was everything. General Lu was the first to laugh. "So uneasy. Your Majesty, you expect wolves," he said slowly, "to become sheep?" Sung didn't hesitate. "No." The pause. "I expect wolves." His eyes sharpened. "To choose survival." The words cut deeper than any blade. Because they were true. General Han looked down. He had dreamed of the throne. Planned for it. Bled for it. But now, he saw the truth. The Emperor was not weak. He was watching. Waiting. Boys. General Wei closed his eyes briefly. If they refused, they would die. Not tonight. But soon. Sung would make sure of it. And if they accepted, they would live. Powerful. But never kings. Never more. The silence stretched. Heavy. General Han bowed. "I accept." The words broke something. Not just in him, but in the room. General Wei followed. "I accept." All eyes turned to Lu. The man who always smiled. The man who feared nothing. For the first time, he hesitated. Then slowly, he knelt. "I accept." Sung watched them. Carefully. Measuring. Weighing. He smiled. "Good." The tension dissolved. Just like that, the banquet resumed. Wine flowed again. Music returned. But nothing felt the same. Because now, they understood. This was never a banquet. It was a surrender. Hours later, they left the palace. Alive. Untouched. But not unchanged. The night air was cold. General Han exhaled deeply. "We live." General Wei nodded. "For now." General Lu said nothing. His smile had returned. But it wasn't the same. Not as light. Not as careless. As they walked away, the palace loomed behind them. Silent. Watching. Waiting. And somewhere inside, Emperor Sung stood alone, looking out into the darkness. His expression unreadable. "They chose," he whispered. The pause. But will they obey? The wind answered with silence, because deep down, he already knew the truth. Wolves do not change. They wait, they watch, they pretend, and when the moment comes, they strike. Far away, General Lu stopped walking. He turned slightly, looking back at the palace. His smile faded. "Sheep," he murmured. A long pause. Then, very softly, "We'll see." The night swallowed his words, and the game had only just begun. End of episode 2.